guys, so it's great to see you back, and I'm just so excited to keep making videos and actually stay consistent. Something I have a problem doing, because after doing it a million times, guess what happens? I get bored. Anyway, so I literally just put this look together, and this morning I actually made a decision. I was like, you know what? I was so inspired by yesterday's video and how good that came out. It's like the more I do this, the more practice I get, the better I get at it. So I'm just like, I gotta keep pressing, I gotta keep going, because I gotta get these views up, you know what I'm saying? And even if y'all watch me on Instagram today, I was like, dang, you know, I need to get my views up. Do I need to show a little piece of my titty or something? You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't getting the views I need, and I need them coins, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like I had to do a little something extra so I can get ahead. I mean, it's a little something. I'm still keeping it light, keeping it mild. You know, let me make sure it don't fall out. But you know, I had to slide on this this white fur jacket I got from Kohl's on real quick. See, it's from Kohl's, but it don't look like Kohl's. Like, when you go on Kohl's, you just don't expect to see stuff like this. You know, I look like I'm about to walk into a meeting or such, you know, to sign $1 million deal. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling real, you know, real jazzy right now. If you want to continue watching and see me create this look, mind you, this is my first tutorial, and I'm calling myself telling a story while I'm making the tutorial, so I don't know how that's gonna go. I just know I tried my best. Don't judge. I don't need your critical comments. And just, you know what I'm saying, if you don't like me, just you know, just politely click to another video, and then, you know, because I respect your opinion, you know what I'm saying? I don't expect everybody to love me, but, you know, for the ones they do, please hit the subscribe button, and please follow me on Instagram at ms.leiha, Ms.Leihaa. Please follow me. I am trying to make it. If you're trying to make it, I'll help you make it and help me at the same time. So if you want to see how this look turns out, or if you want to see just how I created it, please continue to watch. Thank you. The video that I made yesterday that I wanted to come to you all and make my first makeup tutorial. Now granted, I don't have the table I was telling y'all about that I needed to have, so we just gonna have to make it work with what I got. Yes. So as you can see on this brow, I already have it here. So we're gonna work on this brow. I'm using a lipstick, a liquid lipstick from Sephora in the number 27. And this is what I've been using for years. Before this, I used to use a color from MAC that was called High Drama. I actually like that color a lot. I just haven't bought it lately because I ended up buying this. But I'm probably going to buy that color. Since they don't, I haven't really found any cosmetics lines that make a burgundy eyebrow pencil that I really like, because I always like to match my eyebrows with my hair. So we're just gonna do that like that. So we basically have a little bit of the eyebrows on, and mind you, this is like literally like my first makeup tutorial, so guys, if it's not totally perfect, just forgive me, okay? Literally. And right now I'm taking a cream concealer from MAC, and that is in the color NC30, and I'm just carving out my brows. And then I just bring this down. taking this brush from Real Techniques. So I just like to take a brush, and I keep looking at myself in the monitor. So if you see me like look up, look away, I'm looking at myself in the monitor. And then I'm just gonna kind of blend this out. Do that. Do a story time. Yeah, I think that'll be fun. Meanwhile, if anybody that knows me, maybe you shouldn't know me that well, but I'm gonna have a little sip of this. Mom, I'm sorry. I know you wouldn't approve, but it'll just make the story more, you know, juicier. Once upon a time, I was talking to this guy, right? And he was a cool dude, you know. I happened to meet him through a friend, and I'm just gonna give him a nickname because I honestly would never say his real name. But it was, yeah, so we're gonna just call him we'll call him KK. So why I gotta name him that? We'll just call him Blue. That's gonna be his name. His name is gonna be Blue. Through a mutual friend of mine, and we actually didn't initially start like really talking until like a month or two later, because I know, guys, don't judge me, but that mutual friend was a guy that I used to kind of talk to, but we weren't really like that. But the friend really wanted to talk to me, which I shouldn't have done, but I did it anyway. This was like 10 years ago, so it's expired. Me and Blue started talking. We became really cool. And one night I invited him over to my apartment. This is, you know, I decided, you know, I wanted to hang out with him. I wasn't really talking to anyone. And me and the friend that initially introduced us, me and him actually kind of like we stopped talking. Like, we stopped talking for like a couple of months. And so I didn't know if Blue had a girlfriend. I never asked him. I never questioned him or anything. And at one point he just, I don't know, like he just started coming over all the time, and we started becoming really cool, really close. And you know, and Blue, we're getting close, and like he stopped picking up his phone as often as he used to, and he kind of started being a little distant. And I, you know, told my coworker at work, me and her were pretty close, and she was like, girl, you know, he probably has someone else on the side. And I was like, really? You think he got someone on the side? I don't think so. He doesn't act like that, you know, being naive and young. And I was like, no, like, I don't think he has anyone on the side. And, you know, so I would ask him all the time, like, why, you know, why don't you pick up your phone? Like, what's going on? You know, back when I used to, like, have a heart and care. Yeah. So, anywho, yeah, I would be like, why are you not picking up your phone? Like, are you seeing someone? Like, I thought we were cool. And let me just say this. Anytime that you're talking to somebody and okay, first of all, I should have asked more questions. I didn't, because I didn't care, because I didn't plan on being with him anyway. And second of all, I just should have investigated more. I just didn't ask enough questions. I was just too in the midst of like having fun that I just didn't think about it. So I ended up basically just getting involved with a guy that I really honestly didn't know much about. And to make a long story short, I know the story is like super short, but I don't want to drag it out. But I kept seeing him, and things just kept being the same way, and we would argue, and I would still let him come over and pretty much do what he wants. And then something happened where Blue had to get incarcerated because he was in a certain lifestyle, and he didn't want to see me the night before he was supposed to be incarcerated. And I couldn't figure out that, like, if, like, why you wouldn't want to see the girl that you're, like, talking to or, like, with. You wouldn't want to see her before you go to jail for, like, 2 years. It's crazy. And he just, you know, started ignoring my calls and stuff. So I did something crazy. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I pulled up. Are y'all ready? Y'all ready for this? So I pulled up, and this man had an entire party going on. Like a whole party, like dancing and everything. Some girl walks outside. She's like, yo, you here for the party? And I was like, yeah, I'm here for the party. Can you tell Blue to come outside? So she goes in the house to grab him. And he looks at me like this. Like, he comes out, he's like, and I was like, you know, I was like in shock because I was just like, why are you acting like this? Like, why are you acting like, why am I rolling up on you? Like, why I gotta, like, I really had to come up here behind your back though? Like, you're having a party and you didn't even invite me? Let me tell y'all, that man had a whole girlfriend slash wife slash just got engaged to her. And I came right when, after he asked her to marry him. Yes. I felt so crazy. I felt so, y'all don't even understand how stupid I felt. Like, I had crashed that whole party. And I was only seeing this guy for like, maybe like 2 months. It wasn't even like a long time, but the time that we spent was like, it was amazing. And I thought that something was going to come out of that. And it just ended up being like the joke on me. But honestly, I learned from it. And I will never, ever, ever trust anybody the way that I trust him. Never again. You know? Because when people show you who they are, believe them. Believe them the first time. You know? And this person and me, we still talk every now and then. But like, honestly, I hold that vendetta against him. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, like, I don't think I'm ever gonna be the same. And not to say I'm holding it against any guy that tries to talk to me, but, like, seriously, like, I just can't, like, to feel that stupid, like, I just can't go down that road, you know? It's crazy. I be thinking about that story all the time. Like, it still doesn't let me forget who, like, I'm dealing with, you know? And mind you, I'm still literally getting through it. And then this is like my first makeup tutorial, so I'm really just trying to hurry up and not take too long. So I'm gonna use this orange glitter, which I love. So we have a good amount on my brush. And we're just going to get that orange all over. I always use eyelash glue, the white eyelash glue. I pat some and it kind of looks like that. And then I'm going to take my glitter and I'm just going to throw that on top. So this is what it looks like. And then we're gonna pop these lashes on before the camera dies. Every time I look up, I'm like, oh my god, I look so crazy on my first tutorial. Y'all, trust me, I seriously, like, Trust me, like, I'm gonna get it together, I promise. I'm gonna have a better setup. So I will be using the Mink 3D hair. These are the Mink lashes at Dramatickee.com. I post them a lot in my my pictures on my Instagram, so I'll definitely put a link there for you guys. But I love these. My favorite lashes. They're actually, like, I know when I bat my eyes, I know it affects people's heart when I do that. I don't know, I just have this way of looking at people that, like, I don't know, like, I affect their emotional state. Aren't these lashes amazing? Oh my god. God, I think I put them on wrong. I put the left on the right and the right on the left. But you know what, y'all? I'm gonna have to ride that out. Because I just don't want my camera to die. And then I'm sitting here waiting for it to charge. Oh snap, it's already on the verge of dying. Hopefully it doesn't click off. Use Milk and Magnesia as my primer because I like my makeup to stay on all day. Dries with like a white film. So this is my MAC foundation. This is Studio Sculpt in the color NC45. I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but I'm telling you, within a week I need a new table because whew. I gotta use this mirror. Just rub that in. I'm so happy that this camera is just living through it. 20 minutes of footage. Oh my gosh, it's so crazy. So, at any minute, this camera is going to cut off. I'm just like, when is the camera gonna cut off? So then I'm going to take my concealer from ColourPop, and this is in the color Medium Dark 36. This is what I like to use. I use this on a regular basis. And I grab the empty one. I have two of them. I have one that's really full and one that's really empty. And of course, which one did I grab? The empty one. One wasn't doing it. To buy one today. And then I'm gonna take my concealer brush and go over the top of my brows. I always do that at the end. Brush, and we're just gonna go over it. So then I'm gonna start my powder process. I like to use Maybelline Shine Free Loose Powder in medium 2. And I always just powder it in the top so it kind of looks like that. And I'm just going to bounce that under the eye. MAC and Mineralized and Dark Deepest, actually. And I'm going to take a brush that, like a blush brush. And we're going to start contouring. I always contour with powder. It's just a little bit easier. I mean, I'm not saying I can't contour with cream. I just think powder is just a little bit easier. My camera has not clicked off. Oh my gosh, I thought it would click off by now. Video there. So, get this. My camera died. So, now we're back. My camera's charged. I went ahead and did some shadow at the bottom. I put some of the neon pigment at the bottom. I did some mascara, a little bit of black liner, and I did a blush on this one side of my cheek. So I used a color, the name of it is called Loudspeaker. It's from MAC. It's in one of my pro palettes. I have the eyeshadows on this side, and then I have the blushes on this side. So let's do a little bit of that Loudspeaker on both sides. So for all you beginner YouTubers, you just gotta make that mirror work or set up a mirror behind your camera, because this is what I'm doing, and I've got my blush here and I've got it sitting on top of this. So let's get started. I literally just like went and ate something. To be specific, I ate some shrimp from Juicy Crab. It was amazing. So very tangerine, orange, sunset, Bahama kind of, vibe. I just hit my arm, you don't see that. Yikes. And then I'm going to go in with Film Noir. It's called Film Noir. And this is also a blush from MAC. And I'm just going to kind of contour a little bit under here, because I just feel like, it's just going to give it a little bit more definition. So I'm just going to just on the end. And when I do my contouring, I like to use my earlobe as a starting point. Maybe like not right by it, but like right here. I kind of use it as a guideline, and then like the end of the eyebrow. So it kind of gives you that nice chic line. So you see how this side just looks more chic, and this side just kind of doesn't. So I love to go with that, just a little bit under. Not too much, just the right amount. Tap. Yes. Ooh. I think I'm going to take some of that at the bottom and just really define my contour. Because what I use for my contour is from MAC Mineralized and Dark Deepest. That's what I contour mostly my nose with. But sometimes when I just want my contour just to be a little more drastic, I will go around with some Film Noir and just go around the edges. So, I'm done with that. Now I'm going to show you how I contour my nose. If I could find my brush. I normally use a 217 brush from MAC. Yeah, I can't find it, so we're just going to have to use the M514 from Morphe. I'm going to coat that with the MAC Mineralized. And we're just going to start briefly brushing. I'm going to take this up to the brow. And I'm literally coating. And I'm just going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Let's get that other side. Yo, I swear, like, contouring my nose is like my favorite thing to do. It's like the one thing that just like makes such a difference. I mean, God forbid, when I do make it, I'm probably going to get my nose done. I know, don't try to talk me out of it. It's just something that I think I'm going to do. Because, I don't know, it's just, like, when you get your nose done, it's kind of scary because it's on your face. And if they mess it up, whoever or whatever doctor does it, it could go really wrong really fast. Do the lips, and my look will be done. This is NK Makeup Lip Pencil in brown. It kind of reminds me of Cork from MAC, because it's like brown, but it's not like super dark brown, I guess you would say. I use the lipstick from MAC called Kinda Sexy, so it's kind of like a nude, but it has like orange on it, kind of like an orangey nude. I'm feeling it. It looks so good that I'm just like, I shouldn't put gloss over it, but we wanted to really like give that impact, you know what I'm saying? Like the juiciness, like, you know, like, come here, yeah, kind of like that, like, you know, like saying something without saying something, yeah, kind of like that. So I'm going to take the lip glass in Ravishing. That sounds like pure luxury. And I'm telling you, I am putting the lightest amount. Okay, so I am going to put just a little bit of highlighter. I like to use this one. I got this in my gratis a long time ago when I used to work at Sephora. I still have it. It's still there. From Too Faced, it's called Blinded by the Light. So let's see if it blinds me. It's a very light, almost there but not there, like I'm at the party but you can't see me type of ordeal. So I guess it is kind of lit on camera, like I'm looking at it and I'm like, oh, ooh. So we'll kind of bring this down. So I am done. This is the look. Almost hit my head on something. I'm feeling real psychedelic right about now. Yes. Hold on, let me do that again. Too hot. Too hot. Bye. What did y'all think of my video? Please subscribe, comment, and watch my upcoming videos that should be coming within the next couple of days. But I think after this, I think I'm done for about a day or two. Hopefully I don't go on a month binge of doing this, but I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Thank you. Bye.